So hello everyone, myself is Janie and today we discuss about dyscalculia. So before that first let's see the introduction and then we see about dyscalculia, then we see the types of dyscalculia and signs of dyscalculia. After that we see how to overcome the dyscalculia and finally we see the remedies of dyscalculia and then we conclude the topic dyscalculia. So before that first let's see about the introduction. So in introduction, mathematics is measured to be a difficult subject due to its natural abstract concept. The difficulty of learning mathematics is a wide issue. So, dyscalculia is one of the important but less prioritized area in learning mathematics. So, if a group of students, about 3 to 7% of school age students, are suffering from this dyscalculia, they are suffering facing a problems related to numbers, related comparison, symbols, and reasoning. Next, we see about dyscalculia. So, dyscalculia, a specific learning disability that affects mathematical ability. The word dyscalculia has both Greek and Latin origin. The Greek prefix dys means birdly, while the term calculia from the Latin calcular means to count. So basically, dyscalculia is a neurological disorder about learning abilities in mathematics. So it has a strong correlation between neurobiology and dyscalculia. So dyscalculia is a learning disorder as well. So that affects a person's ability to understand number-based information and math. People who have dyscalculia struggle with numbers and math. So because their brain does not process math-related problems. Next, we see the types of dyscalculia. So, the first type is verbal dyscalculia. So, here the word verbal that denotes that the person who has a verbal disability. So, in mathematics, so such as naming amounts and numbers of things, digits, numbers, operational symbols, and mathematical performance. So, the second type is lexical dyscalculia. So here math difficulties for reading and reasoning numbers, mathematical signs and symbols. So a person with dyscalculia understands mathematical concept and numbers but struggles with writing them. So the next type is graphical dyscalculia. So here it involves troubles with writing and understanding math symbols. So children may struggle while reading, writing or operational symbols. And the next is operational dyscalculia. So here it describes difficulty in performing verbal and written mathematical operations and calculation. So more preciously, people with this dyscalculia can understand numbers faith and math calculation but might have trouble performing the calculation process. So they are difficulty for in step by step method. So next we see the signs of dyscalculia. So here first let's see the signs. First is difficulty with math concepts, numbers and calculations. So second they are troubling in understanding number related concept and third is difficulty counting backward. So they are difficult for counting number backward like 3, 2, 1 like this. Next is difficulty understanding place value. And the next is difficulty remembering mathematical methods. And the next is avoidance of difficult tasks. And the next is weak mental arithmetic skill. And they have high level of mathematical answers. Next we see how to overcome this dyscalculia. So first is multi-sensory learning techniques. We use the classroom strategy. So we use multi-sensory learning techniques and strategies. Next is breaking down math concepts into smaller. And the next is more manageable steps and using visual aids and multiple manipulatives and practicing real life application of math, seeking specialized tutoring or therapy, and building confidence through positive reinforcement and encouragement. So these are the methods to overcome the dyscalculia. Next we see about the remedies for dyscalculia. So the first is technology. So using the computers and software that make them too easy to learn math. And the next is educational support. It was given by the professors and staffs. And the next is positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, continuous positive reinforcement can make them to learn and motive about this math. And the next is allow calculator use. And the next is reduce the number of assigned problems and homeworks. And the next is play math games. So this will help them to motivate and help them to develop their math related concepts. Next, conclude. So, dyscalculia is a complex learning disorder that affects an individual's ability to understand and work with numbers. So, people with proper support and understanding, individuals with dyscalculia can develop strategies to navigate numerical tasks and reach their final potential. So, this may help them to achieve success in academic and everyday life, and they may face obstacles and achieve their life. So, thank you.